are at the allotment, and why are we looking at the sea? There's a lot of boats out there today. It's the air show. Can't see anything yet, just missed it. But there will be more. Yes, Mother will come and join us today, because last year, although we are a little way away from the air show, we were here watching it, and it's peaceful. It's so much more peaceful than being down on the seafront with everybody. I know it's busy. I've seen the roads around here over the last couple of days. So we're going to be at the allotment, get some jobs done, and watch some aeroplanes. And I've brought some extra food, and we might even have dinner here. Yeah, I think so. This time last year I was sat in the compost bin, which at that point was there in that corner, because I was slightly more elevated in the compost bin, watching aeroplanes go by. But, you know, we're a bit more organised this year, so... yeah, I'm looking forward to this a lot, but I do have jobs to do as well. It's not just sit on chairs and watch planes. I'd love it to be.
It was.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cath is here, she's just unlocking the shed.
I'm disappointed now.
Are you?
Because I thought we were just going to sit here and drink tea.
Well, I brought extra tea bags and milk and food.
Yeah.
The birds are everywhere, they're all coming in. They're all like, they're here.
I've brought batteries for power tools. So that should be fun.
I brought tea bags and food, and you brought batteries for power tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right. Let's get doing.
All the gear and no idea.
That's us.
Yeah.
We are still waiting for our SD card for bird cam. Which is a shame, because as we've opened up the shed, where they know the bird food is, they've all come down.
Where are they then?
Up there. Looking right at it. Look. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, there were several. There was. Were you about to say that's one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were several. We have a little shed buddy. There. No name yet. But ever so sweet.
Oh, well, maybe we can let the viewers choose a name
Yeah.
for our shed buddy.
We need a name for our shed buddy. Can you come up with something?
Maybe not Bill or Ben.
I've already said that, and Cath's like, no.
Yeah. So maybe something else, something that's relatable. So I have got all the tools out of the shed because I want to organise this better, because at the moment this is how it's looking, which is not great. Everything's everywhere and it's driving me mad. I want to make it a bit more usable, but I'm going to get the chairs out first because Laura's mum's coming, so I need to make sure there's enough chairs for us all, and then hopefully tackle the boxes, try and sort the tools out, because somewhere here I have these hooks so you can store your tools better against the wall of the shed. How many have I got? I've got about 10 of these so far, so we'll see how we get on with that. I've brought my drill down, and do I have a screwdriver? No, I think I've got just a manual screwdriver set. So I can change the drill to screw bits, drill bits for screwing up if I need to. So that'll be okay. I've got loads of bits of wood that I can use for battening, and well, I'll just see how I go really, because I've not done it before, and it's but how hard can it be? How hard can it be? It's probably, knowing me, I will make a meal of it, because that's what I do. Oh, also I bought this from Car Boot Sale for, I think it was £1. It's like a little, I'm guessing it's plywood, little tray in a soak, like a sign. And I thought I might screw that to the door of the shed, just as a little, decorative item.
What are you doing?
You ask me that question often, do you know?
I do.
I'm putting up a batten
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to fit. I did just show them actually. No, I don't know where they are. Where do I put them? Here. Hooks
I see.
for storing
okay.
tools.
Yeah.
I don't know how many we'll get on there. Maybe 4 or 5.
That'll be handy.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably do the same underneath for the shorter items like spades and
Yeah, it will strengthen
what
the
have
shed
you.
as well, so.
And there may still be space to create something here for the taller bits.
Like this
You know,
one.
so you can stand them inside.
Yeah.
So as you come in the shed, they don't, you know, fall over and take an eye out or something.
Very good idea.
Yes. Well, so far I've put one screw in, so I don't know how this is going to go, but I'll just, you know,
Yeah.
give it a go. Because what else can you do?
Mother's enjoying the air show with the binoculars. So the jobs I wanted to do today are to dig a bed for the courgettes, trim this grass. Now this is a bit of an issue because we have spotted poppies and I feel a bit bad trimming them, although I know they're like prolific self-seeders. I think what I'm going to do is dig as many as I can up and stick them in the flower bed. Yeah, let's have some poppies in the flower bed. I'm trying to do all of this while being thoroughly distracted. Isn't that lovely? So Mum said she wouldn't mind some poppies, so I've just pulled out 4 for her. They're in a pot, I'm going to water them. Catherine is still drilling hooks to struts, but I'll show you that when she's done because she's in busy DIY mode. Ooh. She's doing a good job. I'm going to leave her to it.
Oh, that is amazing. Oh, just worth coming just for that.
My air show filming leaves a lot to be desired.
No, I can't see it.
Well, I've got some poppies for taking home as well. All of this area is now trimmed. Catherine's still doing some DIY work, but she's doing a really good job. I'll show you when she's finished. Part of the rules of having the plot is to keep the communal paths well maintained, and I've done my best at that today. So I've been up there as well, because it's quite hard to get anything down here when it's overgrown. The planes are still spiralling around in the sky. Mother's very excited. Bless her. Very hard to film though, but I will at least try to get the red arrows. I have planted 4 poppies in here. I know they're going to self-seed. I like poppies, I really do, and the flower bed's looking pretty full now. And the next step for me, I hope you can hear because it's windy, behind the sweet corn is to dig a bed for the courgette that desperately needs to be put in the ground. Well, Mother and Cath are on the other side of the allotment, but the view is slightly better over the bay than the little bit that we have. But with 5 minutes to go, I'm going to get Mum a chair and Cath. All the well, not all the, quite a lot of the people that have plots are out with their children and grandchildren, getting a view. There's a chair, that'll do. So you'll see the difference in the view. That's ours, which you've seen. I'll show you the other one in a minute.
Oh my life. It never ceases to amaze me. I don't know what it is, but it makes me emotional.
Does it? It's Cath. She's sat down here, look.
Isn't it?
They are so good, aren't
Yeah.
Mother?
Did you catch them coming in?
I
Laura?
just about did, yeah.
Hiya.
Hey.
Hello. You alright? Yeah, I know, just swam.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Wow, look at that.
Have you got it, Laura?
Yeah, I
That's
can see it.
impressive.
Oh, that is lovely, isn't it?
Wow, Max. That's cool, isn't it? You get some drink over there as well. If you have some, you get some squash. Got a fork, right?
Oh my day.
Got a fork.
There, look.
You can hear the tannoy, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, look. Wow.
I have a very happy mother. That makes me happy.
5 and 2 at the top.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
It's gone right up. Look, Cath.
Alright.
Yeah.
Jim, need more water, guys?
There you go.
Whoa.
Okay, everyone's a bit hungry now, so I'm just going to make up some pasta and sauce. Packet each. Spinach. More spinach. I've got a tin of chickpeas back there to go in as well. So, and I remembered a can opener. Yay, prepared. Right, after all the fun of the planes, which are still going, the red arrows have been now. Cath has done her hooks, and she's making a little surround as well, so that things don't fall on you as you enter the had to pause filming because Abby was phoning. But yeah, she's done a really good job here. So all the longer tools, like there's a very long handled spade there, that can be propped up without falling over. She's taken all the cardboard out of here because it's taken up a lot of room. So that's going to get broken down and slotted back in.
Yeah, it all needs
Just made a
tidying.
cup of tea. Yeah,
I mean, as you can see, it's a bit of a state at the moment.
work in progress.
It's a work in progress, but
This
it's
here.
also a bodge job.
This is Cath's new best friend. Thanks, Mum.
Yeah, I love
Everything's
it.
getting put together now.
Everything's getting a hole in it.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to come out now.
Yes.
Um,
Just having a cup of tea.
Yep, we bought drawers, a drawer unit. That's a rubbish bag next to it, so do ignore that. That needs to go. The drawer unit will go in the shed for small tools or screws, nails, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's for the shed, which Cath is...
I bought a first aid kit as well this morning.
Oh, there's a first aid kit that's in there.
Yeah.
We're just having a cup of tea. The predicted rain has held off for the air show. Lucky.
Yeah.
And over at the other end...
I just want to show you
Oh, she wants to show you.
a nice close up of that mug.
Yeah. Let's grow. Nice.
That's great.
Planes are still, you can't see them from this angle, but they are there. You can probably hear them. Behind the tree.
Amazing, bit of footage of the red arrow,
Yes.
which you probably see.
Yes, I've shown the red arrow footage. The courgettes are rather large and need to go in the ground, so we're just trying to create a space for them here, which has involved weeding down here and behind that growing area. And I'm still pulling up all sorts of random stuff, like wire and milk bottle lids and plastic bags, that I shall keep going as long as I can. I don't think we're going to get these planted today.
No.
But, and I found a new way of keeping the wheelbarrow upright.
Aha!
Plank of wood.
Useful.
Very.
Do you
Kath
need me
hadn't
to
seen
screw
that.
to it?
No, because, wow.
I'll tell you what though, actually, we are getting a new wheelbarrow
Yeah.
from my parents
We are.
because they don't need it anymore.
Nope.
Much sturdier than that. But we could actually use that as a planter, maybe take the handles off or something.
Yeah, just use the barrow
And just use
bit.
that, and we could stand it upright in some, I don't know, maybe it'd look ugly. Let the viewers decide. Should we repurpose this into some sort of planter?
What would you use it for?
Yeah. What can we use it for?
Anything on an allotment, what would you use it for? Oh, we're asking a lot of questions today, aren't we?
Yeah.
God blimey. Right, cup of tea and then back to it.
It's basically because I have no imagination. That's what it is.
This is picked up lovely. Much happier now. Look at that. Not so floppy and upset. Cass put another blind up. We've had reports of break-ins to sheds like a couple of weeks ago.
It's the blind leading the blind.
Yes. I did not know about these break-ins, but it spurred Cath to actually put the blinds up.
It's a dodgy bodgy.
Dodgy podgy.
Yeah.
It's alright though.
But can I roll it out?
I mean, this one here behind the kettle fits perfectly, doesn't it?
I can't roll it out.
Anyway, let's look from the outside.
Yeah, look from the other side.
Yep,
I don't know what's going on here.
all good.
Done it wrong.
Brilliant. Now we hit a snag in the bed. Somebody's birthday. There's a happy birthday going on up the hill. But firstly, I've noticed a lot of bind weeds around these raspberries. We're not going to be here much longer because we're both achy. It's very windy. We have a very established blackberry root and a very established piece of metal that needs to come out of there before we can finish that bed. It may not be today. There you go. So I'm going to pull the bindweed off the raspberries, have another go at that, and then give up and go home. I think it is going to rain. The plains have been very, very lucky with the weather, I have to say. But yeah, the sheds.
Everything that I did,
I have done, yeah.
like where I put the wire and the string. And
Yeah. Do you want to do a little tour? There you go. Look, Kath's going to take the phone off me and show you her string hook.
I think
There you go.
help me.
There you go.
I need help. Okay. She's giving me the face. You know that face. She's got something she wants to do. Okay, so put batten in here. Stuck some things in here, hooky things for the spades, and I've started doing it underneath here as well. See, there's a. The chair's not going to stay there, but I put a piece of batten across there. I will put a couple more hooks, I reckon, up there as well. I'm just holding Laura's coat. Dodgy bodgy, but keeps all the tools back, stops you tripping over them, which is good. Tidied up a little bit. There are still a few things lying around, but sort of put things in sections, like pots, and that's all the cardboard, which we will keep, but I've tidied it up a little bit. The set of drawers that I bought from the car boot this morning for £5, got all our little bits and pieces in there now, so gloves, goggles, not swimming goggles, brushes, paint brushes, string, more string, ties, more bits and pieces in there as well. Yeah, I haven't tidied this corner yet, but that might be for another day. Toilet paper, because, you know, toilet paper. Yeah, all this needs a new home, really. But, okay, it's not the best job. It's not necessarily that functional, but it does stop people from looking in. So, you know, when you're, although there is a lock on the gate, I've put the little soft plush pot here now, because I've tied all the ties back on this hook, and I did the same over here as well, because Alex has got children. Tied that one back onto screws, and that's it. So I'm happy with what I've managed to do so far. I don't have a dustpan and brush, so I swept most of the dirt this way, but I've got nothing to pick it up with. I suppose I could use a bit of cardboard, but we need a dustpan and brush, so yeah, that's okay. I did actually clean that yesterday, although you wouldn't know now. So yeah, the compost is reaching the top. That all needs, and I've actually taken the lid off it now, because with the first compost it's good to get it wet, which we haven't been doing, so I'm going to leave it open. We need to build another compost heap because this is nearly to the top. But yeah, that's it. I'm not sure what Laura's doing. Laura's just doing her own thing, playing in the dirt as ever. Yeah, I think we've done, really. I would have liked to have done more. I did pot on a couple of, make sure I sit in the seat, not on the floor. I did manage to pot on a couple of courgettes that were, it was 2 courgettes in one pot. So I potted those on. I found I've germinated a few nasturtiums because they're easy to germinate. And I like them, they're lovely. So I saw a couple of little seedlings at home, so I brought those down and put those in the flower bed. Hopefully they won't get eaten. I don't know if the slugs like nasturtiums, I don't know. So yeah, I'm making them. But you know, it's good. It's good for you. It's good for you. Good to have a grape. Am I doing roundup? I don't know. I've still got loads of stuff that I need to do at home in the garden as well. And I should probably update you with that, because you'd maybe seen me put together the raised bed. We had to. I put together one and filled it and put it in place, but I haven't planted anything in it yet. I've still to do that. So I'll just leave it there for now, I think, and catch up with you later.
Nice.
So it's now Tuesday and I'm back home in the garden. There is a lot to do here, which is why we've not gone to the allotment today, although there's a lot to do there as well. But I want to get on top of the garden because I have tomato plants that I need going out, and other plants that I need to plant up into some beds. And I just want to get on top of this, really, before we move back to the allotment and finish off there. That won't be today, I don't think, because we did quite a lot yesterday in the allotment, and we need to cover, really. So I'll show you what I've got and what I'm likely to do. So this is how far I got with the raised bed. Filled it all up. I've not put any feed in there yet. I have brought home fish blood and bone meal, which I'll put in the soil, and also chicken pellet manure. And the beds, what I did with these beds, I don't know if I said, was I mixed compost with topsoil, and the topsoil was actually a lot finer, so I was quite happy with that. I've got 3 tomatoes here that I'm going to plant in because I just don't have enough room in my greenhouse. So I have got heath plum, and I've checked heath plum, which looks like that. I've checked to make sure that they're okay for growing outside, which they are. This one is golden cherry. I've not grown any of these tomatoes before, and this one is Tiny Tim, which is a bush type, which is why I've put that one on the end. I've also bought some marigolds from the supermarket. I think it was 3 for £6. They were £3 each, or 3 for £6. So I thought, well, I'll just pick 3 up. So I've got those. Those are going to go in with the tomatoes because marigolds are great for deterring pests from tomato plants. So it's a companion plant, and then I also have a garlic bulb which came from the Slimmer of the Week basket, and it's sprouting. So I thought, right, I'll split that up and I'll put that in as well because it's also a good companion plant for tomatoes. It's the wrong time of the year for garlic, but we'll give it a go anyway. The other thing I might do as things start to grow is put some basil in there, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet. I have all these plants to go out. I've got a couple of very dark purple foxgloves in there. There's a salvia, which is the purple one, a thrift, which is the pink one. Not sure if that's going into the flower bed behind the pond. A couple of pinks, which are tickled pink and Aztec star. These are really nice when they flower. The scent they give off is amazing. It's like cloves, really, really strong. And I've also got, and I've forgotten the name of it again. No, forgotten. I'll put a picture in. But this is actually a seedling that's it's self-seeded off the main plant, which is in the front garden. And that was a small bush when I bought it, and it's now massive. And it's sending off loads of seedlings, so I need to dig those up at some point, but I'm not sure when. So, where to start? Well, I suppose starting here would be a good idea. So what I'll do is I'll feed the bed first, then I'll give it a really good water before I start with the tomato plants. So I've put the plants in place that I want to plant. There's foxglove over there. Can't put it here because there's an Aaron lily coming up. Pinks underneath the tree. Don't know how they're going to do underneath the tree, but thrift, salvia, and another foxglove in that corner. So I'm gonna dig those into the ground now. This side, however, still needs more work because the grass that is almost in the pond has self-seeded all over the place, as you can see. And I'm struggling with ferns as well because they're still self-seeding all over the place too. So this would be the next section to sort. But for today, I think that's enough. I've also managed to saw down some canes and put the little, I don't know if you can see them, but there's some ceramic toadstool tops, and they came as they were. They didn't have anything to put on them. I thought it'd been quite nice to put a copper pipe, because over time copper pipe will oxidise and go green, so I thought that might be a nice idea. But for now I'm just using short pieces of cane and put them back in their rightful place. I like this corner, but it's a little unruly at times. I'm fed up with sowing sunflower seeds and them getting eaten by the slugs, so I finally went out and bought myself a sunflower, which is here. That also needs to be planted. Totally forgot about that. Does anybody know what plant this is? I've completely forgotten. Now this plant we got out of a skip at the back of a garden centre about 3 years ago. There you are, all planted up, and I've put a cane in as well. And if I have a problem, it gets too big, I can always move it. So, but I quite like him there for now. Let's hope he doesn't get eaten. I'm going to take a break, I think. There is one last thing that I need to do, and I've been meaning to do this for ages. And that's deal with the carrots that I haven't sown yet. I've got this far. I put holes in the bottom of this. This is just a storage box. And in here is sifted compost, topsoil and sharp sand. Should be about a 50-50 mix. I need to put another, I'm going to put another bag in, which is all I've got left of the topsoil. And hopefully sow some carrots. I'll show you the ones that I'm going to sow. I'm going to sow Amsterdam Forcing 3 in one row, Chantenay Red Cord. In between the two rows of carrots I'm going to sow the radish seeds. It's a blush mixture, so you get different colours. The carrots will take longer than the radishes to grow, so by the time the radishes are harvested, we'll make room for the carrots. That's the idea anyway. It kind of seems like a lot of effort, not to mention cost, to grow some carrots. And we have tried in the past and grown them, but they've come out with arms and legs and extra heads. Well, okay, maybe not extra heads. And it's all down to the quality of the compost that you're using. It needs to be really, really fine, so that they don't hit things like stones and you get some really straight carrots. Well, it's weird how look, it's weird how if you found something really difficult to grow, that it's something that you really want to achieve because you've not managed it yet, which is why I've gone to the extra trouble of doing this. And maybe if it works this year, then I'll know what to do for next year. And if it doesn't work, then maybe I'll just give up. apparently if you put a piece of board over your seeds, keeps the moisture in, it's dark, and seeds apparently like dark to germinate. So what I've decided to do, it's just a piece of, today it's very thin actually, piece of wood. I'll try with and I'll try without and see what happens. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Right, time to tidy up. At least that's a job done. So that's not the end of the jobs, because I've still got all these marigolds that could be dotted in and around the garden to fill in the gaps, I suppose. Also, that storage tub came with a lid, and I wondered if I could cut the top out of the lid, not sure how yet, and mesh it and use it as protection, really, I suppose. Something to think about. Let me show you the, is that a money spider? It is. Let me show you the greenhouse. And supervisor's just come in.
Yeah, look at all the work I've done.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks.
You've been asleep, haven't you?
Yeah.
You look like you have as well.
Thanks.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Is it okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Garlic,
Yeah.
tomatoes, marigolds. There's a little bush tomato at the end as well. But I was going to go, oh, and also done the carrots. I've put a board over that one just to see how that works.
Experiment.
How it works out. Radishes in the middle, and then another variety of carrots on the other side.
Well done.
I don't think the lines are very straight. I also thought, and I've already said this, that lid, could have cut the centrepiece out and maybe mesh it, and then I could put the lid back on as protection.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
But how do I cut it? How am I going to cut it?
Jigsaw.
There's a jigsaw. I've also planted all the plants here, so there's I know I'm repeating myself now, sorry. There's a little thrift down there.
I see.
There's foxglove at the back, salvia in the middle. I've put all the toadstools back.
Oh yes.
A couple of pinks, another foxglove over there.
Oh, toadstools have sticks.
They do now,
Well done.
canes actually. But all this, like I've already said, look at the mess. Look at that mess. All this section needs sorting. And my arum lily is coming up. Although actually I did manage to step on it earlier. Well done, me. Decided to keep a courgette plant at home.
Yeah.
It's finally made it out. She thinks I'm still speaking to her. I'm not. Yeah, it's finally made it out of the greenhouse. I think, hopefully, it won't get eaten. Hopefully. My grapevine, I decided not to put in the raised bed at the finish, because it's a little bit permanent and I want to be able to move it around for a while, and it's only small. So strawberries are coming on. Got quite a few strawberries. It feels almost like these are doing better than the ones down the allotment. Greenhouse, and again, excuse the mess. I think this is a Roma tomato, but I had an accident with it and I actually snapped the leading stem, as you can see. I thought I would leave it for a minute and see if another shoot would come so that I could use that as a leading stem, and then realised actually I'd taken all the side shoots off, so that's not going to happen. But I hate the thought of dumping it, but I might have to, because I have other tomato plants that desperately need bigger pots. This one, for instance, which is another Roma BQ. Is that barbecue? I don't know. And another one here. Again, another Roma, which don't like the outside. Don't like being outside, so my cucumber died. So there's a space for a tomato in there. I've got 2 more tomatoes up here, being Gardener's Delight and the Florentino. Is it Florentino? That's supposed to be quite a good tomato from what I understand, so that really needs sorting out. But that might be for a little bit later on, because Laura is about to make lunch for us. And I just had a phone call from Abby, who has finally finished her coursework. She's had it marked and she's ended up getting 4 distinctions. So well done, Abby, congratulations to you. Those are the highest marks she's ever had, and she's beside herself at the moment, so she's now ringing my mum to let her know. Well done, Abby. I think that really concludes our vlog for today on the allotment and the home garden. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and it's not been too long or boring. We will see you on another video. Did you see what I did then? That was very Gordon Ramsay. Take care, guys. Cheerio.